Welcome back to another episode of Timber and Tobacco. Today's a little bit of a special treat for me anyways, so it's going to be my first smoke of a known decent cigar. So I'm really got a lot of hopes for this, and so it's the Byron 21st Elegantes. So select tobacco on that. So I'm pretty excited about diving into this right away. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this cut, lit, and just enjoying it. I'm guessing I really don't want to miss any of this, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the footband. Slipped right off, really simple, easy. These have been kept perfect since I ordered these. They've been in the humidor, Tupperware for approximately probably a little over a month. So I did buy more than one. So I was trying to be patient, let this rest a little bit, and yeah, go ahead and get it cut. Good draw on that. Do a little toasting. Oh man, that is good. So this is a birthday cigar last year in my 40s. I had a poll out there, and this is what the majority of the people had. Just a few days late on smoking it. So while I'm doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and film it and review it. So I don't know when I'll get back to wanting to do this again. The reviews I've seen on this particular cigar have been just people rave about it, so pretty excited about trying it today. Oh yeah. Well, I got so excited to light this and get started smoking on it, I forgot to go over the makeup of the cigar. So oh man. So I did a little shallow cut on the cap, so I just wanted to go over the construction of it before I got too far along. I got super excited and started smoking right away. So the wrapper is Ecuadorian, the binder is Dominican, and the filler is undisclosed / Peru. I don't know what that means. So I'm guessing they know where some of it's from and not all of it. So yeah, I'm getting that hay taste again that I had previously discovered on another cigar. So I do taste the hay, a little bit of a woodsy taste as well. There is some pepper. Very little, but a little bit of pepper. I mean, it's like 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10 on my nostrils, so, or on my sinuses. Yeah, super creamy texture on the smoke. The cigar is immaculate. The wrapper and the firmness of the cigar are just unparalleled to whatever I've smoked in the past. So Yeah, I'm super excited about just sitting here and relaxing and smoking this and getting flavor notes and enjoying this quiet, beautiful, sunny, cold Sunday afternoon. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to smoking this and go down to the first third, take some notes, and I'll get back to you. All right, coming back, maybe probably a little past the first third. It is smoking fantastic. Tasting notes, getting a little bit of a nutty flavor on it, and I do get an undertone of some sort of slight citrus taste to it. So, I think it's moving into the second third, and the nuttiness has definitely ramped up a little bit. And there's a little bit of hay. I noticed in the tasting remarks that I've read on some of the other reviews that it mentions barnyard. I can see that. I'm not quite for sure what the exact tasting notes I'm looking for on a barnyard though. But it is like I can taste the hay, but it's not as bright and clean hay as almost like a grassy note, but good. The smoke texture is creamy. I definitely can taste, I definitely can feel a different texture of this smoke output compared to some of the other cigars that I've reviewed. So, yeah, happy birthday to me. This is fantastic. I'm just enjoying the little trip that it's taken me on. So, the one review that I've watched on that really hit home with me on this one was from Cigar Hound Dog. So I do like his palate with little pepper. I'm not a big pepper fan. It doesn't kill me, but I'd much rather have it without it. But this is a different sort of smooth than I'm accustomed to. I mean, I can still, it's got a long finish on it, so I can still taste the nuttiness. Now, what kind of, maybe a walnut, that dry walnut that you get taste from it. And then there's just this slight bit of citrus underneath with the hay. So yeah, that's all I got. So we'll get down to the second, third, maybe a little bit before the band. The band's still loose, so it slides around a little bit. But yeah, the construction, it's been burning just razor sharp. It's crazy. It's just like, there is that nuttiness that is fantastic. All right, smoking this down, and peanuts. It's got lots of peanuts. Like a nuttiness flavor. Long finish. Flavors last a while. A little bit of a citrus undertone on it. And on the retro hell, maybe a touch of leather. The pepper is maybe just a little bit there on the retro hell, like 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, but it's just really creamy smoke texture, and it's really definitely raised the bar on some of the other cigars that I've tested in the past. So yeah, so I know that this one came highly recommended from Cigar Hound Dog. Talking about how smooth it was and creamy. I get it. I understand it. So that review that I watched of his was probably the first one that when I started watching and getting into this hobby, This was one that he truly recommended in his top 24 on his list. So this was procured because of his review. So yeah, fantastic. All right, I'm gonna smoke it down to past the band here. It'll slip right off, so it's still loose, but we'll smoke it down in this final third, come back, and we'll give it a ranking. All right, coming back to the final third of this amazing cigar. I'm getting a little bit of something I can't put my finger on, but it's definitely an organic kind of taste. I'm still tasting a little bit of the citrus on the undertone. Maybe like a lemon, no, this is stupid. Maybe like a lemongrass, I don't know. And I may be thinking that because I had read that in some of the tasting notes, so I was kind of looking for that. I figured that might be a pretty bright flavor that I would be able to pick up on. There is some kind of clean, organic taste on that. Yeah, it's just, retro is, still 2 out of 10. A little bit of pepper on that, but the nuttiness is still there. It may not be the prominent flavor that I'm picking up on right now. I really hope that, like, down the road, the next time I smoke one of these, which I've got a couple more in the Tupperware, which I'll let sit and rest. But I hope next time I dive into this cigar that my palate is just a little bit better and that I can review it a little bit, pick up some more of the flavor notes. So that's my hope. So when I dive back into it again or review it later on, that I'm able to pick up on some other notes that I can't distinguish right now. But the overall, like, lingering taste in my mouth is it's very pleasant. It's not like I've licked an ashtray or anything like that. So I think that's one of the things I do notice about a little bit more quality cigars are that, say for instance, if you sleep at night and wake up the next morning, that taste later on is a little bit more palatable than just a cheap cigar and a horrible taste left in your mouth. The room notes are pleasant too. It's not a heavy smoke like I still know it's not good for those things, but it doesn't feel like it's like adhering to everything in the room. But yeah, it's just been a great experience. So with that being said, let's go ahead and rank this. I'm going to take one more puff on this before. Anyways, I am going to give this, man alive, construction was spot on. I mean, immaculate construction. Just nothing felt like, there's nothing I would change about it. Tasting flavors, for me, I would probably add a little bit of sweetness to it, but I think that's probably because of my rookie palate. I think, and I love sugar. Like, who doesn't like cake and ice? There's people that I don't understand, but yeah, this some sweetness to it would just give it that home run. But this one, I'm gonna give it a triple. I definitely, if I could afford it, buy a box of these. I won't hesitate to smoke one of these again. Yeah, so we're gonna give the Byron 21st, Elegantes, a triple. I do appreciate you guys tuning in to another episode, and I'm trying to get it down to a quicker format where I'm not, but yeah, if you enjoy these reviews, subscribe, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, doesn't matter. Honesty is the best. So thanks for tuning in. Hit subscribe, give it a thumbs up or thumbs down, doesn't make a difference. Leave a comment. I try to get back to those as quickly as I can. Thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and subscribe, give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, doesn't matter. Leave a comment, good, bad. Just feedback is good for all. Feedback about the cigar, feedback about the video, whatever. So I'm just trying to learn, trying to promote the community. So 9:30 Thursday nights, Cigars Unbanded, and that's Eastern Standard Time. So 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. They get together and they smoke a cigar that's unbanded, so they don't know what it is. So when they evaluate it and do flavor notes, construction, they'll smoke the whole thing, hopefully, if it's not too bad. And then they'll reveal what the cigar is at the end. And the guys on the panel are fantastic, super knowledgeable. And it's just a great way to develop your palate, to get unbiased reactions and reviews on a cigar that they're smoking. And it's pretty fun to watch when they reveal it, the reactions from the crew. So just a good time, nice relaxing time. So make sure to slow down, enjoy your smokes, because life's way too fast. Thanks for tuning in.